Greetings and salutations, Dota fans! It is I, Badger, back for my second Lads Plus series of the day. Radiant side, it's all roads to victory. Dire side, it's the Sea Monsters, and I am joined by a very special guest, professional commentator, and many other titles, I am sure. Legendary anime appreciator himself, Nephsensei. How are you in this fine afternoon?
I am excellent. Badger, I'm going to be honest. There's nowhere I would rather be than making fun of Dark Dota as he misplays some Dota 2. All right, I need to get back at this motherfucker. He watches my games when I'm playing with my friends, shoots me messages like, "Oh man, real Neff Vengeful Spirit. Oh, nice swap, dude. Oh, awesome. Roll in on that Earth Spirit. I'm gonna get your ass today, you bitch."
It's funny. How the conversation during the last game was is how this entire league is fueled by spite. And you know what? I appreciate you are helping to fuel all the spite in this league.
Yeah, goddamn right I am. All right. Is it?
Uh,
By the way, is Sea Monsters logo just Leviathans renamed to Sea Monsters?
Maybe. I mean, it's been a number of years since there was a Team Leviathan in Dota, so I don't remember pixel by pixel what their logo is, to be honest.
Hold on, I can pull this up. I can be your Google guy.
Perfect, perfect.
Yeah, that's exactly Team Leviathan, except it just painted over Leviathan with Sea Monster.
That's actually that's incredibly Dota 2 for you right there.
Mhm. Mine was my favorite was Team Digital Geniuses, which was just a swapped around OG logo, but also took away from Evil Geniuses and Digital Chaos.
And if you're gonna
I should send
steal,
you the
you might
logo
as
for
well
that one
steal
at some
from three
point.
teams, you know?
Hold on, I can pull this up for the viewers. And oh, I guess it doesn't exist anymore. All right. Well, it was really funny at the time. You just have to take my word for it.
Oh, they'll most certainly take your word for it. I mean, this is a taking Nephsensei's word at face value stream.
Excellent. That's what I like to hear. All right. Let's go back to talking about the draft. The draft, Badger. All right. All the bands have been locked in. We've got what? Actually, these people fucking suck. They only have 2 picks so far. I feel like I've been rambling for 20 minutes already. Hoodwink and Mars. Tell me about the players on these teams, Badger. Who's the Hoodwink player?
The Hoodwink player will probably end up being Simon here, unless Dark is some secret massive Hoodwink player. Because this
Is
is
he the carry?
definitely no Dark. I believe playing 4 for this team actually, because they've got Austin Dotes playing carry for this team.
Austin Dotes, Ultra Gunner, the real Canadian hero, the last hope of Canadian Dota.
This is this is definitely a bit situation where I got some players playing a little bit off role on this Radiant side. They're here to have some fun, here to perhaps win some dollars.
Oh shit, we're winning dollars now? How
Yeah,
many?
$500 prize pool.
Wait, will that be decided by the end of today?
No, not by the end today. Not even by the end of tomorrow.
I see. I was gonna join you tomorrow, then I saw Dream League also starts tomorrow. So I'm gonna be watching that instead.
What can you do?
Yep, eat my ass.
You know, this league is a tradition of competing with bigger tournaments. I remember we ran our finals one season like 4 hours before TI finals, and it ran into TI finals or something crazy like that. It was bad. It was real bad.
And that way, people had to choose between playing in League of Lads and playing in TI finals because you guys had like this big, player mesh over, and so some of the people played in League of Lads, and some of the people would play TI finals.
Of course, of course. I mean, there's no doubt about it.
Yeah, I'm really interested in all this League of Lads lore that I'm learning right now.
I wouldn't say I'm quite the foremost lore master, but I've been around for a while, so been there,
Who would you
done
say
that.
is the lore master of League of Lads?
It would either be Birdman, former admin, or your. I'm not sure if I call him a friend of yours, but your associate Xeriscape. One of those two.
I see. Former admin Birdman. What happened to him?
He has retired from adminning.
You fired him, didn't you?
I did not know.
All right. Well, I in my headcanon is that he got fired instead of being retired. Dishonorably discharged, if you would. Do
Either
people
way,
still play Sven?
they
That's
do.
crazy.
We actually saw Sven in the first series of the day. I mean, Ultra Gunner Sven is a legendary combination anyway. So even if the hero's terrible, he'll still pick it.
That is true. He actually looks a lot like Sven in real life too.
So he's
Did
like
you know
carry.
that?
I did not know he looked like Sven in real life, to be honest.
Yeah. Huge, broad shoulders. Carries around a massive sword. Talks about how he broke the shattered helm or something like that. I'm not exactly familiar with Sven's lore.
Neither am I. All I know, big man, big sword, becomes red. It's pretty good.
Hmm. Maybe that's what they're going for here on All Roads to Victory. Red.
I have Hoodwink though, who is what, green and brown, like a lime green and like a squirrel brown.
She's reddish.
Maybe a little bit. Like if you're throwing like one of those like hue calculator things and you have a little bit of red in there, but I wouldn't describe Hoodwink as a red hero.
Right, fair enough. Okay, so actual discussion about hero matchup. We have a lot of potential save on sea monsters. Pengu is going to be able to come in and assist people with Swashbuckle or Rolling Thunder after getting saved by either Shadow Demon or Dawnbreaker. So this team is really good at turning fights, not so good at starting them though. So I'm not sure what they're going to grab to round out their draft, make things a little bit better at starting fights, but they need a carry. And I'm not sure what position one is going to solve this problem for them.
That's I mean, it's one of those things where if they had 24 pick, they could probably just wait it out and be passive, but you can't do that this time around. Like, you know, you have a pretty good idea you're leaning into Mars, but
Mm-hmm.
this is hard.
You know what you're landing into. You understand that, but the issue is what's going to make it easier to grab these heroes at the beginning of team fights instead of just waiting for the enemies to come to you and hoping that they make a mistake while you counter initiate.
It's a very good question and one I don't have an answer for, unfortunately. I know Skater has a relatively wide hero pool, but he likes a lot like the sort of traditional ricing carries. He likes AM, that's banned out. He likes to Troll Warlord a lot. I don't think this is a good troll game though. Hey. This is a
Gyro
gyrocopter.
Chopper. Interesting. I think you probably want to save on your side at this point if you're playing against a Gyrocopter. Actually, all of Gyrocopter's projectiles get blocked by Mars Arena, don't they?
Everything but the W missile, yeah. Miss the
Mhm.
ulti as well, but the flat cannon, yeah.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
The one spell that matters does indeed get blocked by Mars Arena.
Yeah. I mean, people have stopped running the Mars as often, but for a little while there, pretty often you would see what like Mars picked into both Drow Ranger and Medusa, just because you could hang along the sides of the arena and you do like absolutely no damage to the Mars's team. It ends up being better than using the ult as like a way to force people to take team fights against you.
That's the power. It's a very unique layer with Mars, and part of the reason why he's been so popular for literally every single point he's been in the game for the last what 6 years now.
Yeah. I mean, you also just have the combination of the Mars and the Phoenix, which is as old as these two heroes are.
It's a real classic. And again, these aren't really great heroes for killing the supernova either. So perhaps they'll try to not kill supernova.
Mm-hmm. I actually like the Zeus to round things off. You have a huge mix of physical and magical damage here, so you're not really going to be sure what to build. You're probably going to get a Mage Slayer with a Dawnbreaker, regardless of the fact that it was nerfed, it's because it's super good. But you're also going to have a lot of trouble getting on top of Zeus. So you've got decent disable and lockdown with Mars, Hoodwink. You've good team fight ability taking with Phoenix and Zeus and Sven are both going to be able to pump out a lot of damage in these fights. I definitely prefer All Roads to Victory, but I want to see Dark fail today.
It's one of those things where I also I agree with you, but I also don't want to. I like Breezy R. Breezy R is one of my boys, so I don't want to see him fail.
Mm. Is there what's the difference between a Breezy R and a Bree Bree?
It's pronounced Bray Bray. That's the difference.
Oh my god, you are the worst. Anyway,
I mean, Bray Bray is not a genuine psychopath Dota player. I'm not sure what you've seen of Breezy R, but Breezy R is just
ape.
he's just a platonic ideal of an ape. Yeah, he just goes in. Maybe it'll work. He'll be the best player in the lobby. Maybe he won't. You never know sometimes.
Mhm. Makes sense. I mean, his tag is ape after all.
All right, so either they're role swapping or this is hoodwink mid, and I'm not sure which one to be honest. It might just be hoodwink mid.
I hope not. I fucking hate that little squirrel bastard.
He does play hoodwink mid. There was a patch when he would just you would literally first pick first ban hoodwink against him to avoid hoodwink mid, so it wouldn't
And
be
we got
unheard of.
nerfed in the most recent patch, right? I actually didn't go over those notes because reading, after all, Badger is dumb and for nerds, and I cast completely on feelings now.
I think you're right, but again, I'm also kind of casting on feelings. So I control F Mage Slayer, I control F the heroes I play, and I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I've had
I used
enough.
to memorize that shit. No more.
And we were younger men then, Neff. We were younger men. I did the same thing, but
I'm still young. I'm not old.
either way, though,
Yeah, Hoodwink was in fact nerfed.
good.
Acorn shot slow duration was decreased by 0.1 seconds.
So every little bit counts. Every
Yeah.
little bit counts.
Yeah, get put into the fucking ground, you dumb squirrel.
So it seems like they are indeed role swapping. They're gonna put Breezy R playing supports. They'll put Dark on the off lane, Karam playing the mid lane. Speaking of interesting players though,
Did you say Quran?
yeah, Karan.
Like,
That's the Zeus.
like the holy book?
I guess it is pronounced like that. Yeah, I never really thought about that one before, but it is definitely not spelled like that. It's Karan.
All right. A little bit weird champ, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. I'm not sure what the lore is behind his name. I never actually asked. All I know
Listen,
is I have to correct other
listen
casters.
with ESL owned by the Saudis, the unstoppable tide of Islam is already controlling the Dota scene. All right.
What can you do?
That is the correct answer to that controversial statement by me right there.
What can you do? Speaking of interesting players, though, we got Six Dog. I'm not sure how familiar you are with the work of Six Dog, but where is he? Six Dog is a genuine psychopath as well. That dude will buy the weirdest items, play the weirdest style. You're gonna love some Six Dog. He'll have like Blink Dig on or something weird like that. It'll be great.
I had to restart my Dota. I've got the broadcaster bug with moving my camera around.
That's a classic. That's a classic. The bug has been around for so long that everyone knows how to solve it at this point. It's like, yeah, just reload your Dota.
I wish Valve would solve it.
Me too, me too. Oh, over the top lane, they're going in for Dark. The Blood Grenade has been dropped. Missile was skilled by Bray. Bray, they want the Mars. They really want the Mars. But Mars has 2 gauntlets of strength, and he's fine.
I didn't miss the action. You're right. Six Dog is a psychopath for throwing out that blood grenade and swapping lanes.
Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. He's got a lot of fans for a reason. This is a legendary grade 6 Dog in the lobby.
Yep. I like his item build, all right? The more people need to be doing this. Everyone take note. Six Dog, 6 all stats, all right?
It's just like it's vintage Tundra Esports in 2022 all over again.
Yeah, exactly. I did like Spooky Bush starting to play more aggressive on them the moment that he knew that Six Dog was coming into lane, and I love this trading with the Phoenix. Get that fucking courier. All right, never mind. It's gone. But yeah, I like him playing super aggressive in the lane and trading with the Phoenix when Fire Spirit's are on cooldown. This is peak Rubik gameplay. This hero just fucking owns it, clicking people.
And Phoenix does have spirits ready to go. One spirit has been missed. Six Dog just walks away. Meanwhile, top lane, I missed the first blood entirely. Dark and Breezy are combined to bring down the gyrocopter of Bray Bray. Big kill there for the Hoodwink.
Unsurprised. Dark sucks though.
You are preying on Dark's downfall. The downfall has not arrived yet. Not a minute two.
I know Skater 7. That guy's a massive shit talker.
Yep.
I recognize him from other League of Lads games that I've been casting.
He's he's 8K now, by the way. So congratulations on the 8K. But
Oh no, he increases the quality of the games tremendously. Shit talking equals good.
I know. So there was a series last night, Lads Playoffs. The enemy team against Skater beat him in playoffs, and they were shit talking and dropping mantles and stuff. They had some real beef with Skater.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. Does he start seething when he loses?
100%.
Because that's even more funny. All right, yeah, that's awesome.
I don't blame him. Like if I were being shit talked like that, I'd be seething too. But that's a life for you sometimes. Top lane, Bushwhack hits. They want Bray once again. Spear is available for Dark, but Gyro is a little bit too tanky. He's got 3 all stats and a fluffy hat now.
Yeah, I guess he figured that they had just enough damage to be able to burst him down pretty easily, so he decides to go for stats. Max out your flat cannon, my dude. There we go.
Yeah, the old 0-1-2 skill build.
Yep. You can't actually level stats until level 6, I realized the other day.
Yeah,
we live in a fucking League of Legends ass forced gameplay loop.
I forget exactly what patch they changed in him, but it's been like, I think like 6 months to a year ago they changed it. Maybe even longer than that now.
I think I was taking a break whenever they changed that. Because I was playing Gyrocopter the other day, and at level 2 I wanted to go stats, and I couldn't.
I'm forced to skill my abilities. No, I'd rather have 2 damage.
I would rather... 2 all stats is fucking insane. Actually, it's not that insane anymore because of stat inflation. It's a real thing. Look it up. Alright, bottom lane, they're going to dive Ultra Gunner, but all they're going to be able to do is grab his Courier.
I mean, they got the Courier, and he effectively missed 2 last hits because he was dodging that 2-man sort of intrusion, so that's got to be worth it. Even though you didn't get the kill on the Sven.
But yeah, if you want to read like some articles about like the fact that everybody's stats have gone up, look up Dota 2 Crystal Maiden inflation for more. Top lane, they're going on Gyrocopter.
Imprisonment is there. Darth Pikachu banishing to save his teammate. Don't Google that, by the way. Bray's very low, so is Dark. Dark's got 8 stick targets ready to go. Acorn shot ready for Breezy R. He'll use it. But with the Lotus, Bray will be fine. He'll turn the missile on Breezy R. There's again 3 stacks of poison on the Hoodwink right now. That should be a kill with the next stack of poison, or even the 3 stacks currently on him.
Got a mana.
2 more hits will do the job.
1 more stack. But he didn't have the mana. It's all fucking over. The Hoodwink, Breezy, easy. Oh my god. He's out of there. Don't stand a chance against this squirrel.
Yeah, I mean, he's
Never mind, he sucks. He missed the Bushwhack. It's over.
The Bushwhack, hard ability is sometimes. It really is. Like, you think you're gonna hit it, you think you're at the edge of the circle, and then they just move. And then you miss it.
God, dumb ability. Fucking Acorn shot too much damage. You see that?
I did see that.
Gyrocopter lost like 200 HP even though he's got 8 armor.
And that's Hoodwink for you, know? I was having a long conversation with my good friend Jim the other night about how much I hate Hoodwink. And Jim was like, oh, no, Hoodwink's fine, there's counterplay. And I said, I don't care about the counterplay, I just don't like the hero. I just don't like it.
That's the correct answer.
Over in the river, it's a fight between Six Dog and Simon. Six Dog is dropping, and with the ulti from Koran, that'll be a dead Rubik.
That's not a fight. That guy fucking cheated. Zeus came in there. Honorable fight between the two of them. Breezy's about to finish off.
Yeah, Darth Pikachu. I mean, 2 more hits will do the job. 1 hits. And there's hit number 2. To even get the bounty rune. Breezy R popping off. Again, this the amount of impact he's having. It's sizable.
Yeah.
Or the bot lane, Stormbolt there on Spooky Bush. I do believe Dawnbreaker is fine. But he'll be close. He goes in for the kill. He kills Simon, accepting his death, saying, you know what? If I'm going to die, you're going down with me. Ultra wants 2 more hits to kill the Dawnbreaker. He's got 1. And he's duking in the trees. There's no way he lives here. There is no way he lives here. And he did not live here. Meanwhile, mid lane, Skater used the roll, could not kill Karam. Breezy R goes in looking for a hit on Skater. Skater is dropping. Swashbuckle brings down the Hoodwink. And he, again, Skater has fought balanced with balanced. And now it's a dead Hoodwink.
Wait, power treads give melee heroes more movement speed than ranged heroes?
They do.
Yeah.
Huh. You just call it mana hero and ranged hero?
Melee. I said
Oh,
melee.
okay, I must have misheard you then. My bad, my bad. I thought you
When did
called
they
them.
change that?
Good question. Wrong person to ask.
I was looking at the Sven, and I looked at his 380 movement speed. I'm like, yeah, he'll be able to run down the Dawnbreaker. Wait, where'd that extra 10 movement speed come from?
You've got your answer. We have found move speed.
This is fucked up.
Oh, Bushwhack. Hits Darth Pikachu. Simon's on the way. With both supports there. Should be a kill on Shadow Demon, but there might be... Nah, no fight. Six Dog thinks better of it. Walks away. Lets Karan secure that kill, and he will not die for it. Wait a minute. Six Dog lifts Breezy R. Swashbuckle hits Breezy R. Had a big wand, though, to
They're
keep
gonna take
himself
your
alive.
fight. Rolling Thunder's up. It was just a couple seconds of being up. I imagine he goes back in with the next Swashbuckle. Tries to grab something, at least after this Arcane Rune.
That's a huge
He's
rune
gonna
to
look for the
have.
zoo.
Swashbuckle hits, but no roll committed yet. Keyword yet.
Yeah. I thought Six Dog would wrap around the tower there and they would try to go for the Zeus, but I guess they aren't super confident in their ability to kill him.
Meanwhile,
He's
top
not
lane, the
super-
arena was used by Dark. It's Breezy R, Simon, and Dark going for Gyrocopter, and Gyrocopter, he's alone, and now he's dead. Spooky Butch was a little bit too low, a little bit too late with the Dawnbreaker ulti, and as a result, it will be a dead Gyrocopter.
Yeah. Needed to come in like the moment they threw that arena up, otherwise there was no chance he was going to get saved. But there a lot of burst damage between the Hoodwink and the Mars, unfortunately.
Well, Ultra Gunner has turned red, and he's slapped down Six Dog into the grave. Nice little 1v1 solo kill for Ultra Gunner, just finding Six Dog at that secret shop.
Yeah. I mean, it's pretty safe for them to just run down these heroes, given they know people would have reacted top if they had TPs, and they just committed the Dawnbreaker ultimate. So now's a chance to continue to play aggressive. A little bit surprised that Zeus... Yeah, okay, he's moving back. I thought... What are you doing, Zeus? Go back bottom. All right, fuck this guy.
He's thinking about it. He's stutter stepping a little bit.
Yeah, I thought for certain he'd go bottom in order to just continue to take advantage of the fact that Dawnbreaker committed the ultimate. Bray is going to clear out some stacks inside the jungle.
This is definitely,
Boring.
again, it's just a stack on stack action. Radiant haven't stacked at all, actually, but they will be doing it now with Simon. Again, Sven and Gyro are gotta be maybe the two best stack clearing carries in Dota, right?
Mm-hmm.
Top three for sure.
You know, I turned my stream on just for the hell of it. I didn't have CS or net worth open for the last 10 minutes.
I see. Brave is on the run, by the way. He's just dead. Ultra Gunner's having the game right now. Number 1 net worth at minutes 10. 6k net worth. 3-0 and 0. It's an Ultra Gunner game right now.
I'm not surprised. This guy is Canadian Dota's last hope.
He actually might be. Bushwhack hits Skater. Bangalore will still hunt anyways. Breezy R is dropping, and Breezy R will be dead.
Yeah. If you want to know how he's gotten so good at farming and whatnot, and the power of teamwork, the guy's been watching a lot of curling lately.
And how would that help him? Explain to me the curling tech for the audience who might want to know how it can improve your farming patterns. What is Ultra Gunner learning from all the curling videos?
Sweeping.
Ooh, good recovery.
Thanks. Yeah, he cleans up those creeps like they clean up the path for the curling rocks. Or something like that.
About that rapid left and right movements.
Yeah, exactly.
It's good stuff from Ultra Gunner there. Alright, Breezy R, he has barely escaped death by going through the Twin Gates. Seems like it will be a trade of T1 Tower safe lanes. I've called it El Clasico for a reason. It just keeps happening, and it's going to happen again.
I'm not sure they want to send anyone down here to try to defend this. I think you just push another lane, except that your bottom tower is going to perish. I think Simon just perishes at this point.
Well, he'll get the D ward at least. Wait, was used Supernova. Okay, so saving his life. Breezy R misses Bushwhack. Will he miss Sharpshooter? He will. So that's 3 abilities missed. D ward secured, but actually the tower's still alive. Maybe that's worth it, because now you can rotate in more heroes, potentially defend with 3 or 4. This could be worth it, potentially.
I don't think the tower was gonna still. All right, never mind. Gyrocopter's busy. He's not gonna come help.
All right, the siege is dead. Six Dog is out. Brave Bray is out. Ultra Gunner and Dark are both mid lane. Arena has been used. Good spear arena combo there from Dark. And that'll be a dead Six Dog Rubik. Dark's Pikachu has arrived, as has Spooky Bush, but it's just too late. So across the map, it's all roads to victory. They're paving that road right now.
Dude, check this out. Check this out on Gyrocopter. I want to go over something real quick with you. All right.
I
The stack is so big that he's having trouble clearing it. He's been up here. It had to use like flat gain a couple times, but he can't let any of the creeps touch him at all. So he's just essentially not contributing to the team. He didn't rotate to the bottom. This fight's going.
Yeah, there's a fight going on in the Radiant side jungle. Skater was rolling on around the roll, could not secure the kill quite yet. Sharpshooter hits the Bandolier. Dark is trying to save Breezy out, but could not do so. It's 1-for-1 so far. There's 4 stacks of poison on the Zeus of Karan. Karan, I believe, will end up dying here to the Dawnbreaker or the poison damage. And with that Starbreaker Q from the Dawnbreaker, that'll be a dead Zeus. It's a 1-for-2 so far, but Dark wants to turn it into a 2-for-2. In comes Simon, backing up the Mars. Spooky Bush accepts his death, kind of. Dies to spear. It's a 2-for-2 trade in the Radiant side jungle.
Yeah. All right, back to what I was going off about on the Gyrocopter. It really isn't even that like a ton of money clearing out all these ancients like this anymore. I think you're better off killing 2 creep waves or some shit than like a 4 stack of ancients, because the money goes down every time you stack it. Like, it's great if you can clear it out fast with flat cannon, but he spent so much time around there. Like, if he made the rotation down to the bottom lane instead of playing around the jungle for those stacks.
Speaking of bottom lane, Skater gets annihilated bottom lane.
Yeah, they would have been able to grab that tower along with the Dawnbreaker ultimate, but instead they're just kind of letting him farm, but also not doing anything. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad. It's bad.
We've seen, again, patch by patch over the last, what, like 3 years now, they've been slowly disincentivizing carriers going to Ancients. Again, there was the dark times when, like, every carrier would go to Ancients, like, minute 8s. Not anymore. It's not the same Dota anymore.
Yeah. I mean, if you pay real close attention, you'll realize that all the best carries and mid laners and shit right now are heroes that are able to just blow up a creep wave incredibly fast. Spend no time under enemy vision. Just get it out of the way and then go do something else on the map. Instead of somebody that, scales to the late game. It's all fucking map movements and quickly being able to amass gold off of a wave instead of being able to farm the entire jungle efficiently.
It's all about having those options sometimes. Again, the better you get strategically, the more you can utilize these, get off the map and have information advantage heroes.
Yeah.
We're seeing it now again. The Dire Heroes were off the map. They smoked up as 3. It's Pangolier, Shadow Demon, and Rubik. Headed through that Radiant jungle, up the middle of it. There's a ward placed. But yeah, look at their vision. They've got nothing right now. They see nothing. They now at long last see a Mars, but that's not the ideal target. Very tanky hero. 2 bracers, and you got teammates not too far away. Banishment comes in, Dawnbreaker ulti to follow. Roll as well. They're trying. He's half HP. Zeus ulti was used for vision at this point, allowing Karan to get a little more information on this team fight, but all we know so far is his teammate is dead and they're letting him walk away. Zeus bolts the Shadow Demon. He's got the phylactery for a bit of damage, but so far nobody's died. Sharpshooter misses from Breezy R. In comes Spooky Bush, missing the stun on Breezy R. And again, Dawnbreaker will tank a Bushwhack. Again, stolen Sharpshooter also misses. So both teams miss Sharpshooter. Spooky Bush is dropping. Bray meanwhile dies to Ultra solo top lane. Back to bot lane. Fadebolt brings down Simon. It's a 2-for-2 across the map. Skater's trying to clean things up right now. Softbuckle is online. He'll miss it on Breezy R. So it's a half HP. This Bushwhack, everything's being missed right now. Neff. In comes Skater. Swashbuckle this time hits Breezy R off, but in comes Dark with the arena and the spear on Skater. Skater to fall. In comes Ultra Gunner. Down goes Shadow Demon. Double kill for Zeus. 6 Dog. The lone survivor's in the trees, duking it out. He will survive. How did Gyro die solo this Fen top lane? Did you see that?
I missed it. I think he just got walked at. I'm going to be honest with you. Gyrocopter's been playing at pretty low HP for a pretty long time. He hasn't been eating his royal jelly. Big mistake. It's tasty stuff. You got to get eat it up.
I can just hear the smile on your face during you saying that as well. Talking about eating royal jelly.
Yeah, but yeah, he just got walked down by Ultra Gunner. I mean, he's got a 5-level advantage on him right now.
That's not good. That's very bad, actually.
He's almost double his net worth.
Also very bad.
Yeah, Ultra Gunner, kind of the GOAT.
And we're at the point now where he's got BKB, Echo Saber, Mask of Madness. He's going for the Aghanim Scepter. Nice little Superman scepter over there to get him into the fight even better. This is getting real scary.
Remember when this thing give you an auto attack as well, and it dispelled?
Those were bad times.
I think it reduced the cooldown, or there's a really low cooldown for it as well. I think there was a talent that gave like minus 5-second cooldown.
I remember this. Those were
good times.
You sure about the trailer were good times? Were you playing Sven then? Because if you weren't playing Sven, they were not good times.
No, I wasn't playing Sven. It was fucking horrible.
Oh no! Oh, good illusion baits by Skater. Baits out the Arena Spear combo from Dark. I will say though, I've been impressed by Dark's Spear into Arena combos this game. He's hit it multiple times, which is pretty good mechanically for a Mars player.
I'm not impressed. Dark fucking sucks, man. Fuck that guy.
I need to talk up Dark. You know, you've been waiting, seething, waiting for opportunity to trash talk Dark. But he's played a pretty good game on Mars, so.
Yeah, no, fuck that guy. Wasn't he supposed to play support?
He
Man
was.
can even play just one role.
He was, and he isn't. I'm not sure if it is lied to the admins or if they just decided to last minute switch or switch based on the heroes picked or what, but we are where we are right now. Mid T1 drops, 6-Dog is playing the defense. They'll run at him. Lightning Bolt misses. Darth Pikachu has arrived, and again, they're running a 6-Dog. He'll just dodge the Bushwhack. Skater looks for an angle, could not find it, and everyone walks away.
Everybody dodges here. Lightning Bolt's not a great pickup. Looks like they want to position, or they want to take a fight around where they have vision down in the bottom lane. They have to move down there on a couple of heroes, but they also don't have very much control of the map. Radiant having this mid tower up at this point in the game has been a massive issue for them, but I think until Gyrocopter is ready to join them for some team fights, they're not going to be able to take it. Speaking of, he is not having a good game right now. I mean, look at this guy's items.
Yeah, it's not good. It is not good at all.
He's got the Aghanim Scepter now at least, but I don't know. You should have a lot more. You're 0, 4, and 0 on your Gyrocopter. This is not where you want to be.
It's one of those Tail of Two Carries things, because Ultra Runners, he's opposite. He's 4 and 0, and he's got every kind of item you want on Sven. I mean, he's a mere stone's throw away from that Aghanim Scepter, which this is scary. I mean, a 6,000 net worth lead should not be happening on these two carries like this.
Yeah. Also, we see a huge rookie mistake on the Gyrocopter. Do you know what that is?
What would that be, Neff? I don't see it immediately.
You know, and I'll give you a moment to think about it.
Is it just not skilling properly, or what?
He didn't keep his royal jelly. He's not backpacking it.
Oh, yeah.
And now look at him. He's walking all the way back to base to heal up to full HP because the man doesn't have his royal jelly.
You gotta eat your jelly, you know? You gotta eat
you
your
gotta
jelly.
Eat your jelly.
If you want to be big and strong one day, you gotta eat your jelly.
Yep. Rookie mistake right there by the Gyrocopter.
We're seeing circles drawn. Seems like Radiant want to play this bottom area of the map, perhaps looking to secure the Roshan the next 4 minutes. Dire do have the vision, though, so they know what's going on. The problem is, can they stop it? Can they stop Radiant from just walking into Roshan and taking it?
No, and they don't want to either, because Aghanim Scepter is coming out onto Ultra Gunner right now.
Ooh, mid lane again! The combination! Breezy R and Dark. Sharpshooter once again missed, but it was overkill. Skater's dead, and the tower gets denied.
I think you commit for Roshan at that point. You know the enemy Pango's dead. Yeah, in fact, he pops the double damage rune on the Zeus to be able to grab this quicker. They're trying to take this as quickly as possible.
It's an amplified damage rune. It only gets 80%. I'm sorry, I had to. Yeah, it's going to be a very fast Roshan. 2 lives, head the way of big man with big sword, Canada's finest, Ultra Gunner. And they'll smoke up as 5, looking to win more.
I really don't even think that there's a point of them smoking up here. I mean, they're going to walk at this tower regardless. Maybe they just felt like popping the smoke button. after they're doing Roshan. I know a lot of teams do that just because it feels good to do. Man, if I have 5 heroes together, I want to press my smoke.
Exactly, everyone's in smoke position. It's kind of like a natural response. It's one of those, like, you think of Pavlov would be proud. Your support, you see 5 together, press the button. Sure, just do it. A good idea? Who cares? Just press the button.
Don't worry about it. Nice. They steal the Cubus. I don't think anything stops them from taking this tier 2 tower either. I don't think that much stops them from going high ground, but if they want to be serious about this, they probably grab the outer towers first.
And at that point, just moving through those other outer towers will naturally run into where Dire are farming anyway. So it's a catch-22 where either Dire farm and they risk likely death, or they don't farm and they slowly die by attrition. So it's hard.
Yep. Anyway, they see Ultra Gunner under the creep wave up in the top lane, so they realize that Dark is not with his entire team. They TP to that tower, and they're going to try to catch somebody. I don't think that anybody gets caught here, though. Breezy Dark.
Orchid on
Has to be
Breezy
pretty dumb to get caught.
Okay, to be fair, he was probably had a screen elsewhere watching the Tormentor get taken. Like, thanks guys for getting me a shard, free shard. He died, but it's like a net gain of 1,000 gold from that chain of events for Breezy.
Pretty dumb.
I don't think he could hear you enough.
I want everyone else to hear me.
Fair. Alright, so you're playing Dire side. You're trying to win Dota. What do you do here?
Go next.
Okay, go next. Yes, it is an 8-game group stage for all the teams involved. So.
This Gyro just fucking dying to creeps most of the time. Every time I look over at him, he's sitting at like a quarter HP or walking back to base or some shit. Like, you are not catching up to this event like this.
No, you are not.
I get it. He doesn't have enough sustain to be able to like efficiently jungle everything like that. But Jesus fucking Christ, my man. At least when he has his Black King bar, he's gonna be able to survive the team fights. I'm just afraid that he's gonna get like 3-shot by the Sven. The what's it called? Gossamer cape that he has does really help against the Sven matchup, but it is not going to be enough. Once this guy has his data list completed, he just dies in 2 hits. 3 with the Gossamer cape.
Every little hit, Echo Saber, that third hit takes an extra, like, what, 2/3 of a second? That matters a lot. More than that, actually. Nearly 0.84 seconds. That probably won't matter, but every little bit counts, Neff. Dota is a game of inches, though. I'm trying my hardest to be optimistic about this game. I really am.
There's nothing to be optimistic about.
Well, Gyro is about to die, it appears. BKB from Ultra Gunner, Bray, has died. Meanwhile, Dark will look for Six Dog. Six Dog stole God Strength. Not quite sure what he'll do with God Strength, but he does have it. He'll use it, steal the active on Bulwark, and then die. Okay. Interesting stuff. Double kill for Sped.
Interesting. Alright, when you God's Rebuke with Revenant's Brooch, you do magical damage.
Speaking of, Rod's Rebuke, Spear, Arena have all been cast on Dark Pikachu. He delays his death thanks to the Glimmer Cape, but the inevitable shall arrive. The kill is secured by Dark, as was that mid T2 tower by Ultra Gunner, and we are walking it down the mid lane to the high grounds.
Yeah, not much they're going to be able to do. Man, that's kind of cool that it converts God's Rebuke to magical damage. I didn't realize that.
That is very cool.
Dark's still a piece of shit, though.
Well, they'll lift Ultra Gunner. He still has 2 lives. He's silenced. Call down has been used, but he's just really tanky right now. Skaters roll, but no, the scenery! Messed up Skaters roll temporarily. Supernova has been used. In comes Dark, spearing away Bray. Gyrocopter is dead again for the 6th time this game. Stormbolt was stolen by Six Dog. He'll use it on Simon, but that does not save your base. There is another way of coming, though there's backdoor temporarily right now.
Yeah, it's going to end in like 2 seconds. Yeah, it's gone. They'll be able to take this incredibly quickly as well. All right, full HP and mana again, Ultra Gunner. The Aegis has expired, but this guy's still got an 8-second BKB. He's able to just dive you with his Aghanim Scepter if he wants.
And here we
There you
go. He'll get dodged, but again, back to base. Range racks down, melee racks still alive. Gyro's alive in 14. Ultra Gunner,
I don't think gyro matters.
probably not. Ultra Gunner gets lifted under the tier 4 tower, stunned by 6 dog. He'll BKB, going for Darth Pikachu. Shadow Demon has fallen. Spooky Bush will use the ultimate, but to very little effect. Now, we see a respawn on Gyro. He'll go in, looking to do whatever he can. Going on the Sven. Sven's dropping Sven. Will get very low. Can they kill him? Marina stolen by 6 dog. Ultra is still alive. They need to kill this man. They need to kill him. Oh, they didn't kill him.
Bravery stuck on the outside of the arena of his projectiles to get through. It was an awesome positioning on that wall, ended up saving him. But, you know, still, fuck Dark, man.
Skater, he's stunned by Breeziar. Dark spears him. Skater is incredibly low, and now he's incredibly dead. Maybe they'll kill Breeziar. It's Gyro and Rubik. Dark will just abandon his teammate. Says, you know what, Breeziar? You can save yourself. You have a mech. And apparently he can save himself.
But the Zeus is loose.
Back. Zeus is loose. Mars is loose. 6 dog will TP away. Never mind, it'll get canceled. It's bad. Everybody's dead again.
You got to GG out after that one. Like, your morale is pretty low after like failing to TP out there. Like, yeah, you lose rack, you lose a massive team fight, but getting caught on that TP, that's like a nail in the coffin right there.
Yeah, it's again, we're one more lost fight away from the GG call. Darth Pikachu will get going on by Sven's friend, brings him down. Dawnbreaker has BKB on cooldown, and now Dawnbreaker's life will soon be on cooldown. She's got no buyback. Skater's back, but again, it's Skater up against 5. His base will crumble.
God Strength, I think he runs out in like, what, another 10 seconds here? At that point, Skater might be able to go in. You've got 2 more heroes back up now, but you're still like 400 gold away from a BK, 300 gold away from a BKB on the gyrocopter.
And he's rolling. Call down's on the way. Ultra will BKB, diving tier 4 towers, bringing down 6 dogs. Skater's still rolling, but to very little effect. Supernova's on the floor. Dire have to disengage, allowing time for the Radiant to hit this bottom set of barracks. Melee racks down, range racks down, 2 full sets secured. Yeah, Skater's going in, but...
Listen, BKB's down on the gyrocopter now. They've got this. Bray, use Bray Blast.
Can he use Bray Blast? He's hexed. He can't use the Bray Blast right now. He'll BKB trying his hardest. He's doing some damage. But at this point, Radiant are just too strong, and the BKB will end. He's trying to run down Zeus, perhaps, but all I can run down is the GG at this point. There's still no GG in the chat, but...
Yeah, listen, Naruto didn't give up, and neither will Team Leviathan. I mean, Team Sea Monster.
A lot of record scratches in the chat from, I believe, the Radiant side. Silence on Ultra Gunner. He's got no BKB. It is on cooldown. They've lifted him. He's taking a lot of damage.
Holy God!
Stunned once again. Brings down 6 dog. They've stunned everybody. Spooky Bush is gonna die. Skater's dead. Darth Pikachu's dead. That's another full 5-man wipe. Triple kill, and the GG is called. Game 1. In dominant fashion, goes the way of all roads to victory.
Oh man, he dodged the Pangolier, what's the W called again? Shield crash. He dodged a shield crash coming out on him with his Storm Bolt to the last second there, so he ends up going 14-0. This man's stats are not like the gyrocopters, who went 0, 8, and 1. Let me tell you about the carry diff here, my man. Let me tell you about the carry diff. Ultra Gunner, the man himself, Canada's last hope. Perhaps the greatest Sven to ever do it.
Yeah, I mean, I'll agree with all of those statements until he starts dying, and he has not died yet. He
won't die this series.
It's a bold prediction, Neff. There's an entire Dota game ahead of us.
This is the best of 3 or 2?
It is a 2-game melee between these 2 teams.
Yeah, excellent. All right, throw us into game 2, Badger. Get us in there.
I'm actually not hosting the lobby today because I was in the other lobby, so I couldn't host the lobby.
Get me in there.
I'm sure. I think Skater hosted the lobby, so he might just be a little bit tilted after game 1. And sometimes you get a little bit tilted, the lobby doesn't go up immediately, and that's Dota 2 for you. You want to cut to a break, or you want to keep vibing?
I'll keep vibing.
Okay, cool. I'm down for that.
Where the hell is I guess we're not gonna have a lobby. We can discuss the game that we just played. What are my post game stats? I clicked a bunch of things because of my ADHD.
I got the hero net worth graph on the screen on my screen right now. Purple line, large and in charge, tan colored line, blending in with the pack. Never a great sign.
You hate to see it. I mean, where was it? 10 minutes. Yeah, there's this period of time where like Gyrocopter doesn't really farm. You can kind of see where he picks up when he like finally finishes clearing that agent stack, but Ultra Gunner like non-stop farmed so many camps, never had to go back to base. Meanwhile, Gyrocopter's like sitting at half HP half the time, uh, not really playing with his team, moving back into base and losing like 30 seconds here and there to get his HP back up so he can exist on the map. You just need to play faster than that right now. You can't ever go back to base. If you need sustain, send yourself out a fucking salve or buy yourself a Mask of Death in order to hit creeps. I don't know. You can't play with like that in current year. I get that his lane was hard, but he did not do a good job recovering.
Yeah, it's especially if you're playing carry in the current patch. Recovering is an essential skill because inevitably you are going to have some bad lanes. Either you're going to lose the lane because you misplayed, you're going to lose the lane because they picked some degenerate offlane combination.
Yeah, but pretty controversial from you calling Bray Bray shit.
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
You're
you did.
putting words in my mouth, Neff.
No, but
You're entrapping me, Neff.
I'm about to fucking put something in your mouth. Fucking piece of shit.
We're like 3,000 miles away. I'm not sure if you can do that. Be quite the large distance to cover.
Oh, I can cover that distance.
I'd be impressed if you did.
Yeah, carry diff. That was the issue with this game.
All right. You're in the lobby. We're good. We're good.
I thought the Mars did pretty good. I gotta give it up. The Pango was pretty underwhelming. He ended up missing a lot of the swashbuckles. He had a Lance of Pursuit as well. That's the really fucked up part.
Okay, if we're being technical, it doesn't help you hit the swashbuckle.
It doesn't help you hit the swashbuckle, but it helps you do extra damage with the swashbuckle.
That's a win more mentality, though. Okay, sure, if you hit it, it's better, but you have to hit the swashbuckle to hit the swashbuckle. Now.
Listen, if you can't hit the swashbuckle, don't pick the Pango. Simple as.
Bold words calling skater shit from them. Bold words.
I didn't call him shit. I just said don't pick the Pango because you're shit.
I see that. I got you this time.
Dude, Skater's gonna be fucking knocking on my door in like 10 minutes. It's gonna be fucked up. Someone's gonna message him about me talking all this massive shit. He's gonna go, all right. 1v1 IRL.
I mean, the problem is, I don't think he wants to 1v1 you IRL because A, you're like 3,000 miles away from him. B, you're large. And C, even if he goes to Vancouver, how does he find you? Vancouver's a big city.
That's true. I would simply hide.
I guess he could scout out every 7-Eleven in the Vancouver area. Like if he really wanted to, he could just literally camp every single 7-Eleven until eventually either you're there or you've got DoorDash, or was it DoorDash, Uber Eats, whatever there. But that's a lot of effort for a very minor slight.
Fuck, he would do it.
You only really do that if you're really only beefing with one person. Like if you really are dedicated to one beef, you do that. But if you're beefing with everybody, you can't put that much effort into every single beef. You know, there's simply not enough time in the day to beef that hard with that many people.
Hold on, I got a beef with Storm Soldat. Neff called me a racial slur the other day. How is he not banned from Twitch? Question mark. Dude, that guy called me a cracker.
What can you do? That's not gonna be banned on Twitch, is it?
Huh?
That's not gonna get me banned on Twitch, right?
I don't think
there's
so.
not like a speech detection. Like I'm sure nobody would like actually report it, but not like YouTube has the speech detection. I hope Twitch doesn't, or else.
Hold on, I need to look up the words banned on Twitch.
I have to like cast for the next 2 days. Hey, Badger, why aren't you casting today's games? Yeah, I got banned on Twitch. I'm on hold with their customer support hotline. And that would be bad.
Is there an exhaustive list of words you can't use on Twitch?
Maybe. I don't know. I'm not really the sort of person who would know that. Usually when I'm on the stream, I keep it relatively on professional end, so not a problem I run into. I say relatively for a reason because I mean nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect.
I don't think the word I used is bannable.
So wait a minute, you said you were also streaming. Is your stream like surprised that you're not playing like Lethal Company or old school RuneScape or something?
Yeah, they are.
That makes
They said,
sense.
"What mod pack for Lethal Company is this? I can't believe it. He's doing something other than playing Kunkka." Neff called me a racial slur. Uh, Jube question mark. I've also gotten 2 subscribers since I went live though.
Wow. I wish
Yeah.
I got 2 subscribers.
Please everybody follow Badger Pablo on Twitch.
Cool.
Make sure to like and subscribe.
That's what Twitch needs. We need a like button on Twitch. I would press that. I would sub to you, but unfortunately, Neff, I'm already subbed to you. So I can't sub to you again.
Yeah, just a tier 1 sub though. Kind of cringe.
Hey, I'll take my $5 elsewhere if you want.
No, that's $5 American. It's like 20 Canadian. I need that money. I'm
True.
raising money for more Hatsune Miku figurines. I should make that my title for my next stream.
Donation drive.
Donation
Cause
driver.
Hatsune Miku figurines.
Hatsune Miku figurines. Please, I'm dying.
And usually it's like, oh, we're raising money for a charitable cause, or
It is a charitable cause.
you're not a charity, Neff. uh,
I don't have nearly enough Hatsune Miku figurines. Speaking of pretty ladies, Crystal Maiden by Team Sea Monsters. Uh-oh. Looks like they're in for a frosty surprise on All Roads to Victory.
yeah, I guess so. I mean, at this point, it's not really a surprise considering it is a
Been big.
known quantity at this point, Neff. It's selected on the screen. They have time to game plan. They have 4 counter picks for Crystal Maiden.
I actually really like it against the Timbersaw. You can argue that Timbersaw isn't a hero that really gets that disabled by Frostbite. It's a melee hero, but Timbersaw doesn't really like building BKB that much these days because he has tons of mana problems if he goes straight for BKB because Bloodstone doesn't give you mana like it used to. You can go with Eternal Shroud, which will give you a decent amount of mana, but again, a lot of the time you're just going to be tied down by the Frostbite if you end up maxing that one first because it's really easy to hit Timbersaw with Frostbites, and it's got a 50% uptime.
We
So
have
see
seen
him pretty good.
we have seen a lot of Eternal Shrouds on Timbersaw recently, to be fair, but
I mean,
yeah,
no
the
doubt he's
root
going
the
to
root's
build well.
powerful.
Yeah, Root is quite powerful, and you do have some kill potential on the Timbersaw inside the lane, so I don't mind it so much. It's really weird how we've kind of come like around Crystal Maiden not really being considered that good for the mana ore that she provides, though, just because everyone. Maybe I'm old even bringing this up, but the fact that everyone has couriers, everyone's got like decent base mana regen. TPs are free. You can go like in and out of base, move around the map very easily. CM's like Aura, which felt really good in the laning phase in the past, feels pretty underwhelming these days.
I'm not sure how familiar you are with late 2000s Chinese Dota, but unironically, like these super legit, like top 3 in China support players would skill Aura level 1 on CM back then. Like that, these are just different times.
Yeah.
Let's even call it. Let's call it Brilliance Aura back then. They would just skill at level 1. Like, yeah, it gives mana.
Yeah, how was he supposed to get mana? I mean, Sven would throw one Storm Bolt and he was done. That was it. He had no more mana at that point.
Especially in Chinese order times, like a bunch like Sven and Earthshaker and Leshrac. These heroes need mana desperately.
Yeah, he had to build Arcane Ring on Earthshaker. Remember Arcane Ring?
Oh yeah, that's a throwback. I think. I mean, it's so old that I actually don't have fond memories of the item. You could just be making this up right now, but I think I recall that.
I remember when I played Dota 1, I built Vanguard and Crystal Maiden.
Oh, Vanguard was the item that you just buy. You just bought on a lot of heroes.
Yeah. Back on topic, though. Okay, we got actual heroes to discuss. Bane, nobody picks this anymore. Single target garbage. Awful hero.
Yeah, a little bit, but maybe you really want to lock down one single target, and if that's what you want to do, then Bane can provide.
10 seconds remaining.
Sometimes, only sometimes.
5 seconds remaining.
And then we're going to follow that one up. I mean, it's a decent way of having people survive the Mars ult. As soon as Mars commits his ultimate, you just drop Witch's Curse on to Mars or another hero. Everyone's going to pile up on that. You can wait out the duration of the arena because of that. I don't know. You've got decent lockdown here and decent counter initiation. Bane is a little bit better at catching heroes than they had in the previous game. I still like the Crystal Maiden Mars opening more than I like the draft here on All Roads to Victory, though.
Dire team pick.
We got Anti-Mage. Again, I was very insistent upon predicting against Anti-Mage earlier. I was wrong earlier, by the way, but I might do it again. I will say, though...
What the fuck is this? Why would they pick AM here? Just because it's good against Timbersaw lane?
I guess so. I mean, that's why I did it earlier today, and it worked out. And even though
This sucks.
Even though it's not Skater going to be playing it, I know Skater values the hero relatively highly. In last night's Lads playoff series, he did pick the AM for himself. So
what the fuck? Did they pick Rubik? The support duo sucks.
A little bit, yeah. I mean, they don't really do anything, but they do cast spells sometimes.
All right, well, who the fuck's the captain of this team? Who's Eternal War?
On the other side, that's Skater.
Skater?
5 seconds remaining.
You suck.
a lot of Skater flame today, Nephs.
I don't know. This draft is bad. And you have two opportunities to counterpick the AM here. This is crazy. Oh yeah, who would have guessed? Who would have thunk?
It's definitely one of the heroes at the top of your mind.
He's setting himself up for failure. Who's playing Pause 1 on this team? Let's see Monsters.
Bray.
Yeah, dude. If I was Braber, I'd be so pissed off. I came out of that shit game on Gyrocopter. Braber kind of played like ass, but whatever. Came out of that shit game on Gyrocopter. Going into game 2, thinking, all right, things are gonna be different. I'll play a more active carry, and they just pick AM. The enemy still has 2 picks to grab. And your support duo is Rubik Crystal Maiden. Like, what the fuck are these two gonna do?
The answer is not very much, which is not a very good answer, but it's the answer you're gonna have to go with, unless somehow, some way.
Where's the shit talk in League of Lads channel? Hold on. League of Lads.
You just put it in general. No one's gonna stop you.
Is that where it goes? Isn't there a trash talk channel?
No, just put the trash talk in general. No one's gonna stop you. The general chat is the trash talk chat. He did post it. He and I quote Skater Draft Omega Lol emoji from now. Ay. Show mercy, my friend. Show mercy.
10 seconds remaining.
Skater's had a rough enough 24 hours in Dota. Leave him alone.
5 seconds remaining.
Wait, am I crazy?
I'm not saying you're crazy, but
didn't All Roads to Victory win last game?
They did. They just marked the lobby game wrong.
Let's see.
It's okay. I put on my other overlay 1-0, so all is well. I think.
Excellent. I'm not doing that on my stream. I'd have to pull open like a fucking text source. Fuck that. We're not even pulling up the fucking CS chart half the time. I'm going to be honest with you.
Yeah, I might have to remind you when the game starts. All right, Neff, open your CS chart.
Thanks, buddy. I owe you, Badger. It's a pleasure as always. Nay, a privilege.
I remember with some like the old like sort of NEL casts, IXL casts, people had to like donate to the streamers like, hey, open the CS chart like in like 5 minutes of prep time just to make sure just to make sure, hey, the CS chart's open, hey, the net worth chart's open. It's a good old throwback to the old times.
It should be me. I should just ignore everybody until they donate me money.
That's that's the dream, but it's hard to get to the point where you can just do that. Real hard to get to that point.
And ignore them when they give me money. That's called dono walling, right?
Maybe I'm not necessarily familiar with the term, but it sounds that they just pick Ricky mid. Now,
just called, huh?
Did they just pick Ricky mid?
Dude, look at the League of Lads. General chat.
Why do you have to? I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with it. I'm a caster. It's not my problem.
Badger, defend me. My honor.
Defend your honor. How do you have honor to defend?
Dude, typical fucking selfish drafter. Skater last picking his hero for himself. Grabs the tiny when he sees everything else.
Is that? Dude. I mean, surely after winning matchup into Ricky mid, right? Surely it has to be, right?
It does in fact win. Ricky's got a decent amount of armor and base damage to be able to compete with Tiny, but Tiny does win that matchup. I think that's like 70-30, Tiny favored.
I like this. I like the Tiny pick, but I still prefer the Radiant draft. I think. What do you think there?
I mean, Tiny is a good way to end things, but the Radiant draft is infinitely better, and Bravery is going to have the worst fucking game of all time.
All right, over under on net worth versus this game versus last game at minute. I'll say minute 15. You think I'll have more net worth than 15 this game or last game?
Are we asking? Do you know how much he had last game at 15 minutes?
I'm looking it up right now. So at minute 15, I'm seeing.
I guess 6,000.
Yeah, 6,000. We'll say 6,000. 6,050 gold. So.
I was that close?
Yeah. I think you were real close. I'm just making sure it's the right number for.
Holy, I'm good.
All right, so we'll say over under 6K net worth at 15 on anti-mage.
He'll have more than that, but not much more.
Do I agree with you?
If he has worse, if it's less than that, then I don't know, man. Pick a different game.
It's like 7K. He's pretty good at Dota.
I don't know, man. Maybe like a European 7K.
Oh,
this is
burn.
Where they hand out MMR in a socialist fashion versus strong American MMR.
So we're starting at the end. We're starting to take the MMR back from the Europeans. Like, you take these NA players, right? They'll go play European games. They'll win all the games, and then they'll go back to MMR. They'll give it back to the NA players in the NA servers. We're taking our MMR back.
What's that one Latin America country where like 55% of their GDP is people sending money back home from America?
I'm guessing something like Guatemala or something, but I don't entirely know. Could be Guatemala, could be like Honduras, maybe something like that.
Yeah, it's like that.
It has to be a very small and irrelevant country. It can't be like a.
Whoa! No country's irrelevant, Badger. Watch it, cracker.
Oh, there. Either way, we're fighting in the Radiant side jungle. They're running at Ultra Gunner. Ultra Gunner walks away. It's a 3-man Q from Crystal Maiden. Spear hits on the Bane. Ricky Silence is on the floor. Mars is half HP. Ball Grenade's on the way. Dagger comes in. Spooky Bush remains alive, however. Nobody's dead yet. Darth Pikachu is just manning up on Crystal Maiden. Low damage hero, but high damage to fight apparently. Still nobody's dead. I think Dire has slightly more HP, but it is close. Again, the runes will be spawning. The horn sounds. Dagger hits Skater. Spooky Bush wants to use his spear. Skater still on the run. Crystal Maiden salves up. Ricky Silence again. It's on the floor. Skater's dropping. Dark is dropping. Ricky grabs the rune. Dark still running in. He got a Q in 2 seconds. Brave is being run at. He's got no blink. Spear hits the Bane. First blood goes to Six Dog. Ricky's on the run. Simon's on the run. Ultra Gunner's slowing. The fight's discontinuing. It's an all-out brawl right around the horn time. Ricky's dropping. Mars is dropping. I believe Ricky dies here. He fairy fires. He's still fighting, but he still dies. 2 kills for Sea Monsters. Simon will get away. Fade Bolt will not one-shot him at this stage of his HP. A wild fight. There's still a bounty room, by the way, in the dire side jungle.
Yeah, no one's gonna be able to get that thing. Like it's that thing is just gonna be there until like the 3 or the 6 minute mark when someone goes to the other bounty run. This shit is done.
Oh, by the way, open your CS chart, Neff, if you didn't already.
Eat my ass.
Did you?
No.
That's a good thing I said so. I was looking out for the co-stream viewers, you know, even though they're not watching my stream.
Yeah, appreciated. You guys want real camera work and shit? Like, go check out Badger.
Twitch.tv/Badger Pablo.
Badger Pablo.
No spaces.
All right. So it was an absolute bloodbath at the start. It really, it's not that much of a net worth advantage regardless of that. Who was it that got the kills again?
Rubik and Mars.
Yeah. I mean, it's not as bad as long as like the Tiny doesn't get some massive advantage at the very beginning of the game. It is Tiny favorite so far. I'm not surprised about this. I think as the lanes go on, if Tiny doesn't have like an excellent time though, they're not gonna be able to do anything in like the post landing phase. Because again, the support duo fucking sucks.
Yeah, but they I mean, okay, hypothetically, if they're playing defensively, then they've got good counter spells, kind of. Like, yeah, they don't actually do anything, but if Radiant are doing things to them, then they can do some things.
Yeah.
Not playing. Dark's out of mana, by the way. Bray Bray's out of HP is the problem. Both cores back off. Bray Bray has no regen. Darth Pikachu has 1 Tango. Everybody's sad here.
They have no regen coming out right now either. Alright. Now they do. See, I'm sending out more Tangos, I imagine, for the anti-mage.
I mean, it's the right play, but it's one of those things where it's kind of the second best play was to send out regen now. The best play would have been send out a minute ago, but what can you do?
He's not sending out any. He doesn't believe in regen.
I'm looking at the courier. There is regen on it, so it's happening.
The anti-mage?
No, the CM. No, the
Yeah,
AM.
no, I mentioned that already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But yeah, if there's anything we learned from the last game, it's that Bravery doesn't believe in buying regen. He'd rather walk back to base.
Potentially. I mean, we are beginning to form a pattern here. But he has not walked back to base yet, so there's still time. There's a bot lane, by the way.
What about it?
No, I'm just acknowledging its existence. I'm acknowledging there are 4 heroes there, 2 Radiant, 2 Dire.
Very good counting, Badger.
Spear on. Speaking of bottom, Spear hits Wyvern. Fable brings down Simon. I was looking at it at the right time, apparently, because the 1 kill there I have caught. And a little bit all chat, a little bit of tipping.
3-0 to start this game. It's gonna be fucking crazy when they lose.
I mean, it's not that crazy. What is the green line? Green line still favors Radiant, 55-45. So despite the slight net worth lead and the 3 kill lead, the Dota Plus AI still prefers the Radiant side.
Yeah, only slightly. You should prefer it way more. You fucking dumbass AI.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I'm not getting replaced by AI yet.
One step at a time.
Dude, Bravery's getting his fucking ass clapped. This is crazy.
Yeah, he's dropping his everything to regen, which I mean it's optimal, but it's also kind of like a sad state of affairs situation when you're doing that and not contesting the creeps directly. He is running down Dark though. If he can get Dark out of his lane somehow, some way, it would be some gold. Because I mean, hypothetically, killing Dark is good, but also it might not be good because if you kill Dark, then he has mana,
Mm-hmm.
and then he can
Well,
return.
if he has mana, then you can do more damage to him when he comes back.
It's
The optimal way to play this on Timbersaw, either have enough damage to be able to burst the anti-mage down, or just play it 0 mana so he doesn't do extra damage to you with his auto attacks.
He's been trying. Oh, there it is. There's a Q. Down goes AM. I guess that's mostly what Dark's been
bye-bye.
doing, but AM had not hit him in a while. And meanwhile, bot lane, the Fade Bolt and the Mars damage bring down Simon. So it's 4-1 kill score. 4 for the Dire, 1 for the Radiant currently. They're still mid lane. Ricky is losing, if you're wondering. 30 last hits, 6 denies to 21 last hits, 3 denies. About what we expected mid lane.
Yeah, I'm not surprised about this. I am a little bit worried for Ricky post level 6, because he's going to need to make rotations. Like, all of a sudden, you have an extra 10 armor on Tiny. You are not finding a kill on him with this Ricky.
How do you... Oh, bottom lane, blink in by PA. They'll bring down 6-Dog. Mars will continue to brawl. He's got Rebuke. He turns to Wyvern, rebukes. He's got Spear now, but he's taking a lot of damage from the Wyvern and the PA. PA can blink in right now, can dagger in 1 second, but could not find the vision, I believe. Meanwhile, top lane, it's once again a 2v2 fight. Nightmare on Dark Pikachu. Dark will use his mana, then lose his mana. Breezy R will get a little bit of mana given to him by the Arcane Boots of Dark. But the Frostblade brings down the Bane. Chain in by Dark. He wants to kill Bray Bray. Cannot do so. But Bray Bray is mortally wounded, which is never a great thing for Anti-Mage.
Dude, this anti-mage has 11 last hits.
Oh no, he does.
I don't know, man.
Oh no, he's... So,
you fucking hate to see it. I told you this would fucking happen.
remember you took the over on 6K and 15?
Yeah,
We might get the under. We might
that would
get
be
the
wild.
Under. I mean, it's wild, but it's becoming more realistic. He's at 1 point. He's at 1.5. He's 7th in net worth, Neff. He's behind Rubik.
You hate to see it, man. You really do.
Bot lane, there is a rotation from Bane. Says, you know what? I'm tired of AM hitting me. I want to have my own mana. It does mean that Timbersaw is alone. Dire recognized that one. Bray Bray will go in, looking to drain Dark's mana. Dark will chain away. He's got Arcane Boots. He'll use the Q. He'll have chain in 1 more second. He'll not be able to get off tonight thanks to a Frostbite. And that will be a very important kill for Bray Bray. He needed that desperately. Meanwhile, Wisdom Runes have spawned. Bane grabs the Dire side one. Radiant One will be grabbed by the Ricky. So both Wisdom Runes to the side of all roads to victory.
Is he gonna go for the spear? He does. Doesn't connect with the tree though. Unfortunate.
Yeah, pixels away. I mean, he hit the spear, but again, there's no tree. I mean, there were trees, just not quite in range. Blink in by Ultra Gunner. They want to kill the Mars. And with the Nightmare, they'll buy time for Wyvern to arrive. Problem is, a good cycle of Nightmare keeps Mars alive temporarily, but the key word there is temporarily. Tiny rotates in. Avalanche Toss have been used. He's embraced on Bane from the Wyvern. Bane is just tanking tower shots. His life is almost certainly lost, and the kill will go the way of 6-Dog on the Rubik. So it ends up being that 1-for-1 trade, unless Wyvern somehow dies. I don't believe he can die.
I think Ultra Gunner turns this if 6-Dog goes for it. Yeah, Ultra Gunner should turn.
Oh, good stick. Good. The raindrops kept him alive there. And now 6-Dog's in a lot of danger. Avalanche will kill the Wyvern, but it means that, wait a minute, Ultra, has he stepped too far forward? Probably not. He's fine.
It doesn't end up getting killed on the Rubik though. 6-Dog gets away there. And he finishes up his mana boots.
It's a good game
Pretty
for mana
crazy
boots.
if he goes for something here. He's gonna go back in. Oh, he's got a salve.
Yeah, I mean, 6-Dog gets a little bit crazy. He gets a Bane tossed into him, but Bane has not killed Brain Sap, therefore that kill... I mean, the kill wasn't happening anyways, but there's no even burst damage to be had. They'll die for PA. Stolen Dagger. Blood Grenade was used on a dead corpse, and the kill is secured for Skater.
Alright, so the Tiny's getting shit done. The Rubik can't do anything about it, unfortunately. This is what I was going to elaborate on earlier when I was talking about them in the matchup. Like, the Tiny has the choice of either rotating killing heroes or sitting mid. In both cases, he's more efficient than the Ricky at doing both those things. Ricky really needs his Diffusal Blade to be able to find things, and even then he's not going to be able to get kills off on a Tiny.
Top lane, Dark is tanking the tower in a 1v3. He'll chain forward, looking for Anti-Mage. He'll miss the Chakram.
Dumb!
And that will
Bad!
be... You
Bad!
have been waiting more than a full game for this to happen, haven't you?
Yeah. Classic Dark Dota. Nice dive, bro. Nice dive.
Are you gonna like clip this and send it to him now? Like, haha, you're bad at Dota or something? Is that the whole plan here?
Can somebody else clip that for me?
Over to the dire jungle, Ricky will blink in, looking to burst down the CM, and he will succeed at doing so. In comes Skater, looking for Ben. His avalanche toss have been used. Ricky to fall, they'll turn to Wyvern. Bane backs him up. He's got 2 points of Nightmare, but in comes Mars. Arena hits on both sups. In comes Timbersaw, Chakraming.
Double
Chakram was
Chakram.
stolen by Six Dog. It's Chakram on Chakram action. Simon to fall. Breezy R's out of mana. Brave Bray has arrived for the fight. Avalanche cancels the Timber Chain from Dark. Chakram misses. Brave Bray will mana whip, but Breezy R wins the man fight with Anti-Mage. And now it's Dark still running. Spear splits the wickets. Dark will shock him again. The chain misses. Fiend's Grip hits the Rubik. Avalanche to cancel. Six Dog secures the kill. In comes Karan, responding into the fight, killing Six Dog. It's absolute pandemonium right now. All the way from the Dire side, jungle to the Radiant side. Everything. They're in the Tormentor area now. They're just running everywhere. Ricky will blink in, looking for Mars. He'll spear him back. Mars, I think, is fine. But Ricky still wants the kill. He'll even hunt further forward. But I don't think Mars dies here.
Mars has got the phase boots. He's got way too much movement speed for Ricky to be able to catch him, so he's going to get away. Would have been a nice kill and necessary to recover there. Again, Skater's just having a fucking amazing game. Once he has the Blink Dagger, he's going to be able to blow up heroes a lot easier, despite his supports not being a great support duo. It was nice that they caught the Rubik at the tail end of that team fight, though, because again, he almost got the Fiend's Grip and got away, which would have been devastating for somebody on their team. Rubik Fiend's Grip is
very good. Better than Bane's Fiend's Grip.
Pog champion.
Well, Dark once again lost the fight, but so does Skater. Skater fights Wyvern in the back lines. Wyvern is removed from the fight. Back to the front lines. It's Timbersaw and Ricky diving. Arena's there. They're on two. Mars is out of mana. Breezy R can't get any spells off. Ricky Blink was stolen by Rubik and used to blink away. Dark is dropping. Mars is dropping. Six once again, Blink cycles the Nightmare away from his teammate. Buying time for Mars to fight. Down goes Dark's Timbersaw. Freezing Fields on the floor. Spear misses. Ricky dropping. Ricky's dead. Bane is going to die as well. 4 kills for Sea Monsters. And now they are inundated with a ton of gold from that team fight win.
Holy moly. Look at that net worth advantage. 5,000 here at 12, but it's going to be crazy when they lose the game.
Still... Okay, what does the green line say? Green line at long last favors Sea Monsters. 68-32.
It's going to be crazy when they throw this game.
Possibly.
You'll see. You'll see. We're just going to see a brawl down here. Nah, nothing. Anti-Mage wouldn't dare step up on Ultra Gunner. Knows his place.
Yeah,
Ricky isn't doing anything. You remember the Nouns games where Gunner would play Ricky and it would either own or do nothing?
I mean, that is the nature of Ricky mid, right?
Yeah. This one, unfortunately, is doing nothing.
What can you
And
do?
there's no sleeping dart to be able to fall back on.
Yeah. They have a... I was gonna say you can maybe buy like Disperser, but they nerfed that as well, so...
Like, this hero is good against everybody other than Tiny, but it also... Like, the fact that you can't do anything against Tiny on the Ricky, like, enables the Ricky to do so much.
3-man smoke
Goodbye,
gank, they found
Ultra
Ultra Gunner. Avalanche toss. Good bit of damage with the Echo Saber right clicks. They have brought down the PA. Six Dogs stole Ricky Blink to lift Dark up. Arena, Spear, Rebuke, all committed, all landed, and now Dark has fallen. 2 big core kills, 1 on Timber, 1 on PA. Radiant will attempt to go... Correction, yeah, they'll go on the AM. AM, oh, he knew it was coming. He used the counter spell, but he didn't blink in time, and as well, Fiend's Grip was there, but it's a stolen Fiend's Grip! 6 Dog Dota 2! What a great escape! Thanks to the huge help from Six Dog. Breezy R and Karan, they're in a bit of danger. There's enough detection. Both Dust and Sentry have been used. They're focusing the Ricky, and he will fall. Breezy R's on the run. Fade Bolt is available, but the good Winter's Curse will prevent the Bane from dying. Now it will be CM finally... Wait, he didn't die? Well, how did he not die? Where is Crystal Maiden? Okay, he's dead. Never mind. He's dead. Either way, Rubik is dead as well. Bit of a good turnaround, but more importantly, the Anti-Mage lived and the Ricky died. When did CM die there?
CM didn't have a death thingo come up.
Yeah, that's why I was so confused. I'm like, wait.
Nice fucking game, Valve.
Nice game. I'm sitting there like, surely he's dead. I don't see Crystal Maiden on my screen, but the bottom left of my screen, I don't see Crystal Maiden's dead, so...
I done watched it happen.
I did not believe the evidence of my eyes, and I was betrayed by the UI.
What can you do? The UI does that sometimes. It used to do that with bottles or runes getting denied. Remember? If you like, bottled it and picked it up, attacked it at the same time.
Yeah. Oh, TP cancel. No, TP cancel. CM and Tiny both there. I mean, that's just a walk by, drive by, theft of a wisdom rune. He got away with it too. So, minute 15. AM is 6k net worth. About the same as last game. Bros, we're keeping track of our shenanigans.
It's a little bit higher. It's just a little bit higher. Neff was right again.
I think he might have been slightly lower at the exact 15
Fuck you,
minute
fuck
mark,
you, fuck
but...
you, fuck you.
We're seeing a bit of a trade of towers brewing right now. Bot lane, the T1's brought down by Tiny and the Siege unit. Meanwhile, top lane, they'll look to waddle on over and hit that. No need to be so hostile, left.
Eat my ass.
Alright, we're going through the Twin Gate with Tiny, Crystal Maiden, and Rubik. They will certainly run into Simon. This is a good observer where I believe scouted out the Tiny and Crystal Maiden at the edge of it. Tiny blinks in, Avalanche tossing Wyvern, Ricky's silence will be there, but it will not save the Wyvern, who died to the Fade Bolt from Six Dog, who's by the way still smoked, because Ruber's cast range is just that long. Back over to mid lane, we're seeing TP in by Tiny contesting the runes. It's top. And I believe Tiny will... Never mind, he'll blink in for Phantom Assassin. He's got Toss. He's trying to get it. In comes Ricky, silencing. Fiend's Grip comes in from Breezy but it's not stolen this time, but it's canceled by Six Dog, who stole the smoke screen from Ricky. Bane will Nightmare Tiny. Ricky blinks away, but in comes Mars. Arena, but the spear misses. The rebuke hits. Breezy R goes down. They want the Ricky once again blinks outside the Mars Arena. So it's only Bane dead.
It's not bad.
Yes. I thought more heroes would die, but it's not bad.
Yeah, I mean, it kind of sucks that your PA's farm gets interrupted while the AM is still farming elsewhere on the map, and you're kind of getting chased off by all these heroes, but only losing the Bane isn't so bad. So, like, again, Sea Monster is very happy about that engagement, but Radiant is pretty happy they didn't lose more there.
It's always good when both teams have something to be happy about. Mid lane, they're going for Tiny, but again, Tiny is a stone. He's gathering no moss. Mars backs him up. Wyvern Curse is there on too, but Ricky is already dead. And at this point, Radiant seems to lack the damage. Dark will have to be all the damage, and he's silenced. But again, that's stolen Ricky Cloud. Crystal Maiden Nova has been used. Freezing Field on the floor as well. It's a 3-man avalanche, a 3-man rebuke. So much damage. A godlike streak for Skater. 4 down. Dominant lead, 12,000 lead at minute 18 for Sea Monsters, and you are most certainly doubting Sea Monsters, and they're showing you up right.
Sea Monster loses this game.
They're showing you up right now, Nev.
You are not going to live it down when Sea Monsters loses this game.
It's not me that's living down; it's them that have to live it down.
You as well.
Why me?
You are all my enemies.
How am I your enemy, Nev?
Doubting me. Ultra Gunner, the go.
Oh, he's canceled the TP. They knew he was somewhere. They found him, and now at this point, I don't think Ultra Gunner can find a way out of the grave, and, well, he'll have a 42-second trip to said grave.
Unlucky. How close is he to... he's going for his Desolator before his BKB. He might change his plan here. We'll see. The only thing that's going to keep them in this game right now is Dark. The only way Dark keeps them in this game is if he gets a Eternal Shroud very quickly.
Yeah, he is, so not only is he not having an Eternal Shroud, not only is he an Eternal Shroud worth of gold away from an Eternal Shroud, he's not even buying it. He's buying a Veil.
He can change. He'll change.
Well, Grip has been canceled by the Avalanche immediately. In comes Animated looking to fight. Ricky blinks in, silencing AM. Wyvern backs up his teammates. Timbersaw looks for the angle. In comes Mars, missing the spear. Ricky tricks to the trades, walks away, looks to blink to a teammate perhaps. It's on cooldown for 3 seconds. Then avoid it. Breezy R is dropping. Avalanche hits on 2. Breezy R is dead. Wyvern will attempt to free path around the trees, but Dire say no. 2 kills for the Sea Monsters. And again, at this point, it's a 15,000 net worth lead. They want Ricky. They know he's somewhere.
Sea Monster loses this game.
I mean, okay, Dota Plus is actually pretty confident that there's a chance for all roads to victory. It's still giving them a 13% chance, Neff.
It's higher than that.
Like it's a 750 gold per minute net worth lead, and it's still giving them a full 14% chance now.
Keep yapping.
Okay, I'll keep yapping, sure. TP's mid lane, Rubik backs up Animage. They want to go on the Ricky. Ricky has been dusted. Rubik will steal the smoke screen. Ricky will tricks to the trade and run to the northeast. The dust is there for way too long, and now Ricky is no longer there. Meanwhile, Tiny blinks in for Timbersaw, tossing him towards the Radiant creep wave. The Dire Tower is dead. Last hit went for the creeps, and next to the tower dying, there's no TP to back up Skater, but Skater still wants to fight, so he's going to keep fighting somehow. He sees Dark on the day vision. Surely.
Yeah,
He
I mean,
does.
Darkspell doesn't have his TP available, so he's gonna hide in the trees for as long as possible.
Well, he's been found, though he's still ready to fight. He's got trees. Now the trees are dead. Mars missed the spear. He's inside the stolen Ricky Cloud on the Timber Saw. And now he's dead. Six Dog secures that kill with the Fade Bolt. Meanwhile, Bray Bray solo kills Simon. They want to avenge him, but seems like AM will be fine. Unless somehow Ricky can solo kill the AM, and I don't think he can do so at this point.
They've got this. Ricky's gonna get on top of him with a smoke cloud. He's gonna follow up on the Bane with Fiend's Grip. Check this
Okay,
out.
that might do it. Blink in, Smoke Cloud. Grip is available, and it has been used. A little bit of stacking on the lockdown. Will that matter? It does! And at this point, AM is blinked away. He's walking towards Ultra Gunner if Ultra Gunner wants to go for a huge play. Ultra Gunner did not see the TP, I don't think, though. Either that or he just didn't want to dive that T1 tower. Regardless, AM lives. Well, we're fighting bottom. Chain in by Dark. Backing up his tier 2 tower. Avalanche hits on Timbersaw. Bane was silenced. Grip's on cooldown anyways. And that will delay the death of that bottom side T1 tower.
That's right.
Yeah. Top lane. Blink, Spear on Ricky. Frostbite was stacked. But stacked stunned actually might. Never mind. It did not matter. Meanwhile, mid lane, Breezy R was brought down by Bray Bray and Skater. Ultra Gunner's running low on mana. He'll blink to his ally creep wave. Skater and Bray Bray both will blink in, though. Correction, Skater didn't even need to blink in. It was just Bray Bray. And instead, they'll head to Dark, who's got about 1/4 mana. Correction, he's now got 0 mana thanks to Animage. Fade Bolts was there. Dark's that Timber Chain if he can have some more mana. Problem is, he's out of mana. And he's dead. Triple kill for Bray Bray and the Animage. And again, sea monsters. It's like they heard it. It's like they were drip fed your analysis from last game and said, man, he thinks we're shit. We gotta show Neff up here.
It's gonna be crazy when Sea Monsters loses this game.
It would be the comeback of all comebacks. Well, not quite that, but it would be quite a comeback though if it happens.
Simon is so fucking desperate for a blink dagger. This is crazy.
Bane is dead. Actually, I'm not gonna ignore Bane. Let's go see what Simon's doing. Oh wow, he's just stacking the Dire Tri-Camp and clearing it with the Splinter Blast.
You gotta go grab that Wisdom Rune.
Oh man. Oh man, this is the saddest thing I've seen in a while.
Keep watching. People need to see this.
I'm keeping. I got my screen on Wyvern, struggling with creeps. This is the point where you start putting like the Arms of the Angel song on, like local winter wyverns are so poor and desperate. They're freezing in the cold. They need their blink daggers. You took it up by sending a donation of 50 gold a day. Top lane, they're going in for Bane, who's tossed outside of his allied smokescreen, or maybe he wasn't. I'm not sure who smokescreen that even is. And now Bane is dead. Blink
You will
in,
play
dust.
Avenge Sevenfold Nightmare.
That might work actually. Ricky is seemingly dead, by the way. Correction, he is most certainly dead, by the way. Back to Wyvern. Wait, he can get the blink soon. He's one creep away. He's got the money. He's got the money, Neff.
He's got it. Now, does he buy the blink dagger? Or does he buy the Midas that he also has queued up?
If he buys a Midas, I'm so done with Side. He bought the blink. By the way, Dark
Boo!
Heart's being gone on. He's got a lack of mana. He's trying to fight, but he's dead the Mana Void. Meanwhile, mid lane, Skater's killing the Radiant base, kind of. At least he's trying to.
It's gonna be crazy when.
But Sea Monsters lose this game.
Yeah. All right, now's the time to blink in, Wyvern. Oh, he wasn't in position.
Oh, he's got it, but there's no Tiny on the inside. Crystal Maiden will do approximately 0 damage. And now Mars will walk away. 6 on, backs up his teammate with a stolen chakram. Brave blinks in, looking for Bane. Bane will grip the AM. Ultra Gunner trying to crit, but he couldn't get enough crits off in time. Breezy R to fall. Ultra Gunner trying to fight, but he's just dead, it appears. One more hit will do the job, and 6 on kills him with the Fade Bolt. 2 more heroes on all roadside dead, as is the Ricky, who was just annihilated under tier 4 towers. And they won't even fight it out. They'll call GG. It will be a 1-1 draw in the group stage between All Roads to Victory and Sea Monsters.
What the fuck just happened?
They won a game.
This is insane.
Yeah, a little bit.
No fucking way.
Way.
Nuh-uh.
I'm seeing 45-9, Neff. I think it's way.
They hired a witch or something like that. That didn't just happen.
Where
There's some black magic shit going on.
Where do you even find the witch for this purpose? Do you have to go in on, like, I don't know, like Fiverr or something? Like, hey, I need a witch or warlock to curse my opponent in my Dota game?
Yeah.
What is the going rate on Craigslist for a witch for hire?
Not much. Some ground up gnome bones. Usually they'll do it for, so they can make potions.
That's fair. That's fair. At that point, you got to throw in like an eye to newt, maybe a frog or two. You know, classic witch apparel things you throw in potions. All right.